Professor Kyriakides, dear friends, I'm delighted that you're able to come together in person again for your winter meeting. The pandemic that has kept us apart isn't over, but now is the time to learn and prepare for the future. Your work is at the very front line of what is most precious in our societies, the health of our children and our youth. And for this reason, your meeting comes at a very important moment, 3 years into an unprecedented health crisis. COVID had far-reaching implications for children's mental and physical health. Young people have frequently reported poorer mental health than older age groups in virtually all European countries. No classes or out-of-school activities, seeing family and friends fall ill, facing difficult home situations, loneliness, anxiety, face masks in class making learning so much more challenging. We also saw an alarming increase in reported rates of suicidal thoughts during the pandemic. Meanwhile, less physical activity and worsening nutrition habits among many children resulted in higher obesity rates. And these are just some of the findings of the 2022 edition of Health at a Glance Europe, published jointly with the OECD, coming out next week, with a specific chapter on the pandemic's impact on young people's health. Colleagues, we must ensure the pandemic does not leave permanent scars on our young people, our children, and their future. We are doing all we can to play our part. Directly reflecting calls from citizens at the Conference of the Future of Europe, we will next year present a new, comprehensive initiative on mental health. It will seek to improve the mental health of vulnerable groups, especially children and young people. When it comes to medicines, EU rules are helping increase medicine studied for use in children. However, in some areas like pediatric oncology, the treatments developed remain very limited, and not all children can access the new medicines. In a European Union of solidarity and equality, we can't let this happen. That is why our reform of the pharmaceutical legislation will boost the development for medicines of children and ensure that those medicines reach children regardless of where they live in the EU. Dear friends, I know well the great work that you do. You've been confronted with a new disease while experiencing lockdowns and loss like the rest of us. Yet your dedication and professionalism have always shone through. For that I thank you, and I send you my warmest regards for a successful winter meeting.